Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Fall Classic Trivia Championship. Tonight, we are celebrating season 56 of our virtual trivia league. Thank you all so much for playing with us this past season and in seasons beyond that as well. We're so grateful for you, and thank you very much for joining us tonight. If you signed up more than 1 minute ago, please make sure that your name is signed up for the game. I did have to reset it for whatever reason. So simply take a moment right now and make sure that your team name is on there as it should be. And of course, you can get signed up by coming to our usual place, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. It being the culmination of season 56 of our virtual league, I do want to go over the final standings from the season. Congratulations to two for the drinks, two for the snacks, and we drink and we know things for tying for the lead with their top 7 scores combined of 274 points. Very well played. It is on tonight. So we shall see who will become the champions for the King's Cup. The virtual Fall Classic this time around. Who is going to be taking home the virtual crowns, taking them into season 57 to show just how good you were on tonight's game. So this is how you did in the season. Congratulations to our top 10 teams. Ballad of Homeschooled Boys, the Rubber Yolks, the Zippiest Nando, the Helsinki Syndrome, Team 578, Why Not Zoidberg, the Blue Shells, pieced it together. And then our winners, We Drink and We Know Things, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. All of that resets to 0 right now, as this evening it is all about how you do on this quiz to find out who are going to be our winners tonight. Like a usual quiz, we are sticking with a 1-hour game format. There are going to be 4 categories in tonight's game, and we are going to conclude this game with a double points round. So even though there are 4 rounds as usual, there are 10 additional points available in this game. So that's something to look forward to. I'll explain exactly how that final round is going to work when we get to that point in the quiz. Since you all play with us every single week, you know exactly how this game functions. Y'all are ready to go. Glad to see it. We are so grateful that you played with us this past season, and thank you so much for joining us here tonight. As always, there are 2 rules for this game. No cheating. Do not cheat in trivia. Rule number 2, do not put the answers in the chat. That's all we ask of you. Outside of those 2 items, I hope that you all have a fabulous time with the game. I'm wishing you very good luck. And we're going to find out in just a few minutes' time who exactly are the big winners of this season. And stick around after tonight's game, because it is also the virtual championship for the movie quiz this evening. So many championships happening right here tonight. Hope you stick around for both games. Once again, this is only going to be a 1-hour game. It is 7:59, so I want to make sure that folks who want to play with us and haven't gotten to sign up yet have the opportunity to do so. And we've got 21 teams signed up for this evening's competition. Our first sign up, I know things were reset, so someone else was initially first, but this time around, Chi-Chi's forever. You did it. And our most recent team to sign up, hello, the Book Clubbers. Welcome to those 2 teams and everybody in between. Very grateful to have you here. It's been another wild year of virtual trivia. We're keeping it going, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting this virtual quiz. You're the best. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. Truly, I do this virtual game because I like connecting with all of you. And as I mentioned last week, I'm hoping next season, 57, to begin rolling out some dossiers where we get to know our teams a little bit. We'll talk more about that in season 57, but I'm looking forward to getting to know you all. And with that, I say it's time to dive into our first round of our virtual Fall Classic Trivia Championship. Round 1 this evening is in the category of Silly Billies. 10 questions about people named Billy. Could be spelled with a Y, could be spelled with an IE. Silly Billies. Round one. Question number one. It was announced this year that what singer will end their residency at Madison Square Garden in 2024 with their 150th concert at the venue? Performing for the 150th time at MSG. It's Billy Joel. Billy Joel, your correct response for question number one. A good start to the game. 88% of you got that right. Question number two. Andra Day was nominated for an Academy Award in 2021 for portraying what real life jazz singer? Andra Day nominated for her performance in the US versus Billie Holiday is your correct response for number two, Lady Day herself. Question number three. What actor who has played Dr. Manhattan went on to win a Primetime Emmy Award for playing business executive Corey Ellison in the Apple TV Plus drama The Morning Show? Winning an Emmy Award for playing Corey Ellison on The Morning Show. It is Billy Crudup. Billy Crudup, your correct response for number three, our toughest one thus far, but still 61% of you coming in with a correct answer. Question number four in this Silly Billies round. Who is the current head coach for the Chicago Bulls? Prior to coaching the Bulls, they had a 5-year run with the Oklahoma City Thunder. However, they may be best known for coaching the Florida Gators to back-to-back national championships in 2006 and 2007. I love the guess, but I'm sorry to say their name is not Billy Basketball. But if you put Billy Donovan, you got that point. How'd you do? A tougher one for sure, but 43% of you pulled off a correct response. Question number 5. Dominic Monaghan played Merry, Sean Astin played Samwise, and Elijah Wood was Frodo. What actor brought Pippin to life in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings movies? I would have loved to see Billy Idol's take on Pippin the Hobbit. It was not Billy Idol, but rather Billy Boyd, who played Pippin. Billy Boyd. Half of you got it, half of you put Billy Idol or something else. Question 6. What is the birth name of Billy the Kid? You got 4 options there. Choose the one you think is correct. These multiple choice ones, really tricky. 14 teams managed to come in with a correct response. Billy the Kid's birth name, Henry McCarty, is your correct response. So 50% of you got that right. Here's number 7. Who won the 2013 Tony Award for Best Actor in a Musical for their role as Lola in Kinky Boots? It still was not Billy Idol, nor was it Billy Billiamson or Billy Broadway. But if you put Billy Porter, you got that point. Billy Porter. 3 more questions in this round. That was our toughest one yet, with 36% of you getting it right. Here's number 8. They had the best-selling album in 1992, and years later in 2019, what artist earned their first number 1 single on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart as a featured artist on a remix? That remix spent a record-breaking 19 consecutive weeks at the top spot. Name that artist. Broke records, spending 19 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart in 2019 was Old Town Road featuring Billy Ray Cyrus. Achy Breaky Heart back in 92. coming back in 2019. 43% of you got it right. Two more questions in this round. Here's number 9. Scottish comedian and actor Billy Connolly has had an extensive voiceover career, including playing the voice of villainous Lord Dargis, who plots to get his aunt's riches when that she has bequeathed to her cat. In what 2006 sequel to the movie Garfield? A hint for you all: it has a name based on a Charles Dickens novel. The sequel to the Garfield movie was called Garfield: A Tale of Two Kitties. A Tale of Two Kitties. Your correct response for number 9. Also starring in Garfield: A Tale of Two Kitties as that cat that was bequeathed all of that money, known as Prince. Prince the cat was none other than our theme for season 56. Let us bid a warm farewell to the wonderful.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Tim Curry. Thank you, Tim Curry. It has been a pleasure to salute you this entire season of NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. It's been real. Very much enjoyed having him as our theme. And we are softly retiring being Tim Curried as a theme. It could come up again should he pop up in a question. And as we say farewell to being Tim Curried, we do need to welcome a new theme this season. Voicing the character of Garfield in Garfield, as well as its sequel, A Tale of Two Kitties, is none other than Bill Murray. You're not going to be Bill Murrayed or Murrayed next season, but we're going to take it a little broader and talk all about a place where Bill Murray got his start. The entirety of season 57, you are going to be...
It's Saturday Night Live!
Saturday Night Live to everybody. SNL'd. Looking forward to SNLing you every single game you play with us in season 57. It's going to be super easy for this theme to pop up. SNL actors are all over the place. It is ubiquitous in pop culture. Looking forward to rolling that out in season 57. Okay, we've got one more question in this round. Here it is, number 10. The only child of Carrie Fisher, what actress appeared as Lieutenant Connix in the Star Wars sequel trilogy? Carrie Fisher's only child is Billy Lord, Billy Lord, your correct response for number 10. That brings us to the end of round number 1. Let's check in briefly with our top teams here. One round into the quiz, we've got a tie in 5th place with 8 points. Why Not Zoidberg, Jackass Incorporated, The Blue Shells, and The Book Club. Tied in 2nd with 9 points, We Drink and We Know Things, Winning Wheel of Death, and Team 578. And in the lead right now, the only team with a perfect 10 for 10. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Round 2 this evening, we're switching topics, of course. And who knows what this topic is, because it's a mystery round. A mystery round heading your way for round number 2. Here's how this is going to work. In this round, I am going to ask you 9 questions, and the answers to these questions will all share something in common. Your 10th and final question in the round will be, what links all of the answers together? Because of the layout of this round, you're not going to be able to see the questions directly on your answer sheet. So instead, pay attention to me up here as part of the Twitch stream. I will be displaying the questions in a larger format up here for you to check out. We'll go through all the questions 1 through 10, and then we'll come back up to the top, recap them quickly before I start that countdown timer for the round. Let's do it, everybody. Let us see if you can figure out what links all of the answers in this round together. Here is round 2, question number 1. What is the title of Prince Harry's 2023 memoir? By the way, you do not need to submit your answers until the end of the round. If you want to, you can, but no need until the end of the round. Here's question 2. Before her time as Queen Cersei Lannister, Lena Headey played Queen Gorgo in what 2006 action film written and directed by Zack Snyder? Question number 3. What country that is home to 21 UNESCO World Heritage Sites is located mostly on the Anatolian Peninsula? Question number 4. Anya Taylor-Joy starred in what 2016 surprise sequel from director M. Night Shyamalan? Question number 5. The master plan of the antagonist in what 1988 movie is to use the mysterious corporation Cloverleaf Industries to buy out the city's Pacific Electric Transit system, destroying the town with a freeway? Question number 6. Reminder, folks, we will review these one more time before you have to submit. Here's number 6. Fill in the blanks. Led by Cesar Chavez, in 1966, the United Farm Workers formed in the midst of a labor movement known as the Delano blank blank. Question number 7. In 2022, the first season of a series in the Pitch Perfect film universe was released on Peacock. It centers around what character, played by Adam Devine, going to Berlin? Question number 8. Who is the main antagonist in the Hellraiser franchise? Question number 9. What 13-time Emmy Award-winning actress appeared on 39 covers of TV Guide, more than any other person, including the inaugural issue in 1953 with her newborn son? And of course, question number 10, what is the theme of this round? It is something that ties all of the answers from 1 through 9 together. Identify that theme. We're heading back up to the top of the round to do a quick recap in just a moment. To review, in this round, question number 1 once again was, what is the title of Prince Harry's 2023 memoir? Question number 2, before her time as Queen Cersei Lannister, Lena Headey played Queen Gorgo in what 2006 Zack Snyder movie? Question number 3, what country that is home to 21 UNESCO World Heritage Sites is located mostly on the Anatolian Peninsula? Question 4, Anya Taylor-Joy starred in what 2016 surprise sequel from M. Night Shyamalan? Question 5, the master plan of the antagonist in what 1988 movie is to use the mysterious corporation Cloverleaf Industries to buy out the city's Pacific Electric Transit system, destroying the town with a freeway? Question 6, fill in the blanks, led by Cesar Chavez. In 1966, the United Farm Workers formed in the midst of a labor movement known as the Delano blank blank. Question 7, in 2022, the first season of a series in the Pitch Perfect film universe was released on Peacock. It centers around what character, played by Adam Devine, going to Berlin? Question number 8, who is the main antagonist in the Hellraiser franchise? Question number 9, what 13-time Emmy Award-winning actress appeared on 39 covers of TV Guide, more than any other person, including the inaugural edition in 1953 with her newborn son? And of course, number 10, what is the theme of this round? It is something that ties all of your answers together. I'm going to give you a beat here. Make sure you submit your responses for all 10 of these answers. Then we'll see how you did, including finding out what the theme is for the round. Good luck. Look out, here comes the countdown timer. All right, everybody. I've got some answers for you all from this here mystery round. Doing some rescoring at the moment. Let's head back up to the top and go over the correct answers here. Okay, number one. The first question I asked you all was to name Prince Harry's 2023 memoir. If you put Spare, you got that point. Spare, your correct answer. Question number two. I asked you all to name that Zack Snyder movie that featured Lena Headey as Gorgo. It is 300, your correct response for number two. Question number three. Please name that country with 21 UNESCO World Heritage Sites on the Anatolian Peninsula. If you put Turkey, you got that point. Question number four, name that Anya Taylor-Joy movie. That's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. That is called Split. Question number five, the master plan of the antagonist in this 1988 movie is to use Cloverleaf Industries to build a freeway, destroying the town. It is Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yes, that is what Dr. Doom was up to, building a freeway. Question number six, fill in the blanks. Cesar Chavez led the United Farm Workers in a labor movement known as the Delano Grape Strike. Delano Grape Strike, your answer there. Question number seven. Name that Adam Devine character in Pitch Perfect. He was known as Bumper. Number eight, that main antagonist in Hellraiser is Pinhead. And number nine, the person who's appeared on the most covers of TV Guide is Lucille Ball. And of course, your theme for this round is bowling. Bowling terms. Bowling terms. Something along those lines. Gonna get you a point for the theme. We had Spare, 300, Turkey, Split, Framed Roger Rabbit, Grape Strike, Bumper, Pinhead, Lucille Ball. Bowling terms. Okay, 2 rounds in to the quiz with 2 rounds to go. Reminder, the final round is a double points round. Let's see where our top teams stand halfway through the game. Right now we've got in 7th place with 16 points, the Blue Shells, tied in 5th with 17. Why Not Zoidberg and Team 578, tied in 3rd with 18 points, Jackass Incorporated and the Book Club. In 2nd place with 19 points, We Drink and We Know Things, and in the lead with a perfect score, 20 for 20, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. That brings us to the end of the score update and into our 3rd round of the quiz. It's the picture round. We moved things around a little bit here tonight so we could end with that double points round this evening. The picture round this evening is in the category of animated series based on movies. You're going to have 5 minutes to work on this picture round. Just as usual, you will see 10 images laid out all next to each other. Inside of each image is a number from 1 through 10, and underneath those 10 images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the animated TV series in the correct order. You got 5 minutes, everybody. Best of luck. Name these TV series. See you soon. It has happened. 5 minutes have officially passed. Make sure you click submit answers. I'm going to start that countdown timer. I've got some answers for you all for the picture round this evening. We are looking for movies turned into animated series. The name of the series is your answer. Image number one, the most recent of the series on here. This is Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Really want to watch it. I've heard a lot of the cast returned, or all of the cast. Looking forward to it. Image number two, that is the real Ghostbusters. Image number three, Napoleon Dynamite was made into a TV series. Image number four, so was Beetlejuice, is your answer there. Image number five, that is Men in Black. Image number six, we've got Back to the Future. Image number seven, that is Star Wars Visions. Star Wars Visions. Number eight, Dumb and Dumber, the animated series. Number nine, that is Friday. And number 10, that is Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. What happened here? Let's find out. The most difficult one in the round was Friday. Oh, nope. It was Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, with 31% of you getting it right, followed by Friday, with 59% of you getting that one right. Let us check in with our standings, as the next round is already the final round of the evening. Can you believe? And as I mentioned earlier, it is going to be a double points round. And tonight, that double points round is an odd one out style round. Odd one out is the theme. Here's how it's going to work. Well, actually, first, let's do the score update. As I said, I'm getting ahead of myself. Tied right now in sixth place with 25 points, Beer Naked Ladies, Team Cockroach, The Blue Shells, and Team 578. Tied in fourth with 26 points, Why Not Zoidberg and Jackass Incorporated. In third with 28 points, The Book Club. And after that picture round, we now have a tie for the top spot. 29 points each. We drink and we know things, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. That odd one out round, closing out our game this evening, as I mentioned, is going to be worth double points. And here is how it's going to work. For each question in this round, you are going to see 3 options. 2 of those 3 options are correct answers. For each question, you have the possibility of choosing 2 options for your answer, or you can just choose 1 option for your answer. Choose 2 of them, and both of them are correct, you'll get 2 points. Choose 2 of them, and 1 of them is incorrect, you will get 0 points for that question. So you could hedge your bets and decide to just guess 1. And if you get that 1 right, you'll get 1 point. So things could really change in this final round. Odd one out to close out our game. And of course, if at the end, we will move on to the tiebreaker question for the final moment here in season 56. Here we go, everybody. Round 4, question number 1. Which 2 of the following are characters in the 2006 animated movie Cars? This one happened to be my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, hopefully you looked up the character that Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays in Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and you learned that that character's name is Slow and Low, meaning that the two characters who are from Cars are Snot Rod, and Strip Weathers, Snot Rod and Strip Weathers. Follow me. I do give away a hint every single time we bring you a new quiz. At Trivia Meredith is where you can find me. Also, I want to note momentarily here, since we're talking about giving away hints, just in case anybody leaves early tonight, as soon as you find out things didn't work out in this round or whatever. I know it's like, all right, I'm gonna go. I know. I do want to mention our upcoming schedule, because December is a super busy month for private events as well as family gatherings, etc. We are going to take off for the rest of the year, but we will be back to launch season 57 on Wednesday, January 3rd. So, my hope for you all is that you have a great rest of 2023 and that we get to get trivial together starting right away in the new year on January 3rd. So, mark your calendars. We will be back, but just not next week or the following couple weeks. Okay. Our next question in this odd one out round, here it is. Which two of the following are cereal brands produced by General Mills? General Mills produces all kinds of cereals, including Wheaties and Cookie Crisp. Those were your two correct answers there. Captain Crunch is made by Quaker Oats Company. Would you believe? Quaker Oats, responsible for Captain Crunch. One of my faves, really tears up the roof of your mouth. Question number 3. Which two of the following are among the 20 amino acids that form the bases of proteins? Which two of those are among the 20 amino acids that form the basis of proteins? If you picked glutamine and tyrosine, you're looking at 2 points there. If you went with adenine, sorry we fooled you. Adenine is actually one of the 4 nucleotide base pairs that make up nucleic acids. How'd you do? Let's see. 64% got glutamine, 61% tyrosine, 36% fooled by adenine. Question number 4. Which two of the following actors have starred in a season of the TV series Fargo? New season of Fargo happening now. I've not gotten to watch it yet. I can't wait. Don't tell me anything. So Billy Bob Thornton was on, I believe, the first season of Fargo. And Ewan McGregor was on a season of Fargo. If you were thinking that Colin Farrell maybe was, Colin Farrell was on season 2 of True Detective. Perhaps that's where your confusion lies. Colin Farrell, not an answer here. All right. I hope you're doing okay. I know this round is tricky. Question number 5. Which two of the following world capitals are at least 1 mile high in elevation? Between Kabul, Nairobi, and Caracas, 2 of those cities are at least 1 mile high in elevation. The one that is not is Caracas. Caracas only stands at 1,830 feet in elevation. Caracas, your odd one out here. Our 6th question in this round. Which two of the following soccer players have scored at least 100 goals for the United States women's national team in senior international play? Alex Morgan has scored 121 goals. Michelle Akers has scored 107 goals. Julie Foudy has scored 45 goals. So Julie Foudy is your odd one out here. 4 more questions, then we've got our tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here is number 7. Which two of the following songs reached number 1 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart in the year 2022? The song Heat Waves by Glass Animals spent 3 weeks at number 1 in 2022. Bad Habit spent 3 weeks at number 1 in 2022, while Levitating reached number 2 at its peak, and that happened in 2021. Heat waves and bad habits, your correct answers for this round, meaning levitating was your odd one out. Our toughest question yet in this round, with 23 teams choosing Levitating by Dua Lipa as one of their options. I'm sure that shook things up in the standings. Question number 8. Which two of the following were members of the group of defendants known as the Chicago Seven, who were charged and tried in 1969 by the Department of Justice? The jury acquitted Hoffman and Hayden of conspiracy in February 1970. Fred Hampton, on the other hand, not involved in the case. You may be familiar with Fred Hampton. He was portrayed by Daniel Kaluuya in Judas and the Black Messiah, and he was assassinated in December of 1969. Question number 9. Which two of the following Shakespeare plays feature at least one ghost speaking to a character in the play? Our top teams are neck and neck here. It really comes down to these last couple of questions. Let's see what you put here. Shakespeare plays that feature at least one ghost speaking to a character in the play. There are 11 ghosts that appear before Richard III the night before the Battle of Bosworth, and a ghost of Julius Caesar appears before Brutus. So those two are your correct answers in this question. And lastly, number 10, then we've got our tiebreaker. Which two of the following composers never composed music in the 19th century? Only one of these composers lived into the 19th century. In 1791, Mozart died. In 1782, Bach died. Beethoven is the odd one out here, having lived until 1827, composing quite a few works in the 19th century. How'd you do? Oh, pretty well on that last one. Let us check in. Well, hold on. First, we'll do our tiebreaker question before we check with the standings, because of course it will be our final score update of the evening. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your response to the tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. You can guess over or under. Whoever's closer will break the tie. We'll post the results for our top 15 or so teams here this evening, our top 15 teams of the season as well, over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what happens there. Here's the question. Give us your best guess. How many episodes aired of the animated TV series The Real Ghostbusters? Place your best guess. Oh no, everybody, I'm muted. Oh darn. I Oh shoot, I just said so many things. I read all of your scores. I said the whole world. I said how much I like you all. I revealed secrets that you're never going to find out again. But I did want to say, even though I did just read all of those scores, I'm going to just talk about our top two here because it was very tight throughout this evening. But I'm sorry to those of you who didn't get to hear your names said out loud because I was very excited to say all of them here tonight. Are tied throughout the evening, but ending up not tied. We Drink and We Know Things. You were our winners from season 55. You had those emoji crowns, but ended up in second tonight with 47 points. Just two off the lead with 49. Two for the drinks, two for the snacks. Our big winners here tonight, taking home those emoji crowns for season 57, which is going to begin on Wednesday, January 3rd. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a great rest of 2023. Looking forward to seeing you all in the new year. Take care of yourselves. It's been really wonderful having you all here for the entirety of this year. Can't believe we're saying goodbye to another year, everybody. Stick around. The movie quiz finals are up next. Head on over to play.themoviequiz.com. Good night, everyone. Congrats again to our winners. Bye.